All right, let's grab the paperwork for the cows. Well, good morning, everybody. We are back on the OG series, guys, and today we got a load of cattle we're taking into town. Before we take them into town, though, I kind of want to go meet up with Buck at the gas station. Then we're going to take them on over there and get them sold. Still have yet to line up all the semi trucks I need. I'm slowly taking them to the auction house. It's slower than I wanted it to be. On top of that, guys, we went ahead and had a live stream over the weekend where I knocked out this field right here of corn. On top of that, we did a little bit of silage harvest over there at the fertilizer slash herbicide plant. So we've been doing a lot of good work. Also went ahead and moved all of our equipment over here to field 15 because that is going to be our main job this morning, is knocking out that entire field. I'm expecting some good yields. There's some test areas on it that we did high management and then low management, of course, as well. I'm really hoping the high management corn ends up really producing a lot better. We've done a couple of loads already. Everything's sitting in the bin as of right now. Yeah, everything's sitting in this bin right here, and it is at 235,000 liters of corn, which eventually we need to start turning that into dry corn. To do that, though, I gotta turn the dryer on. So I need to stop up here at the gas station, meet up with Butt real fast, and of course get some diesel. Go ahead and make a wide turn.
Now, where on earth might you be going with that?
To sell them?
To sell them. Okay, good job.
Have you seen the price of beef lately?
Yes, I have. I've clearly also seen it at the supermarket.
Yeah, well, you don't need to look at the supermarket. There you go. There's 9 of them.
There's 9 of them. Well, what am I going to do with 9 cows? I only got room for about a quarter cow in my deep freeze.
Ain't that the truth? Shoot, dude, they're selling right now. I sold one load the other day for like 20 grand.
Well, did you hear how bottle calves are going for almost $1,000?
It's stupid. Like a couple months ago, I remember like last year you could buy them for like $300. Then like a few months ago it went to $600. Now it's at $1,200. I don't want to know what in the next 6 months it's gonna be.
The joke that they have where the cattle farmers are like swimming in Scrooge McDuck's money, and then grain farmers are just like Squidward in the box. Spare change. Spare change, ma'am.
Yeah, we're sitting pretty good. The cattle are sitting actually where they need to be. So we're actually making money right now. Kind of like printing money with the cattle this time around. I'm actually glad I did the feedlot.
That's good. I still got to work on my seed corn, but it's a little wet out right now.
Yeah, I'm letting things dry out. I've got everything of mine over there at field 15. I did some testing this year over at that field. I did half of it in normal management and then half of it as high management corn. So I'm really about to test to see what the yield differences are gonna look like.
All right, I gotcha. Well, I'm not that sophisticated. I'm gonna go mow roadsides with a new flex swing.
Oh, you got a new flex swing?
You remember the one I had on the back of the Farm King one? It's smaller than the Bendar one that I had. I think that's how you say that company. That one sucked. It was too big. It kept gliding all over the ditch sides, and it just didn't really leave that good of a cut. I did a test pass on it before it sprinkled over last night, and it makes a beautiful finish. So I put it on the back of the Alice and put the 6420 on the auger.
Yeah, that usually does work a little bit better. So you gonna go have fun with just cutting ditches?
Yeah.
What time are you gonna get in the field?
If it's already almost noon, I'm thinking maybe 2 o'clock I'll get started, depending on how well the wind kicks up.
Okay. See, I was thinking about like 1 o'clock-ish, but yeah, you might be right with the 2 to 3.
Yeah, it is what it is. We'll figure it out. But you get your stuff going with beef. I just had to top off both diesel tanks because I don't have a regular diesel tank on the farm. It's just the off-road. I need to really fix that.
Yeah, I have the off-road as well. Hey, still cheaper though.
It is cheaper. I mean, I'd love to stick it in the back gas tank, but you get caught once and that's the last time you do it.
Hey, what they don't see, they don't know.
That's why you just tell them the back tank doesn't work.
Exactly.
Don't stop on by. You're more than welcome to.
Will do, Bubba. Will do. All righty. Buck's gonna head that way. I'm gonna head the way of the sell lot. There we go. $23,000 in our pocket. So now I'm gonna take this on over to the cornfield, kind of just look at some stuff, see how some things look, and figure out what we need to do from here. All righty. So we're gonna go ahead and jump on this side of the John Deere, get her fired up this morning, and kind of just pull forward. We're gonna go ahead and get her lifted. So what I want to do, yes, the corn may not be 100% ready to go into right now, which I'm fine with. I want to at least open up the field a little bit so I can get this piece of equipment in there. All right, let the bad yield begin. at least for right here. I knew this right here was going to be pretty bad, so I'm going to just go ahead and take it out. Alrighty, and then just that simple. We got it opened up where we can pull our combine on into here and our other pieces of equipment. Well, everything's still really wet. It was trying to bunch up out there as it was. So I think we need to go ahead and head back to the farm and see what some tillage we can get done. So one thing I do know that we're going to end up doing a lot, and that is slowly but surely carving into this little centerpiece right here of grass over the years, all because of tillage, making sure we get as close as we can it. So as you can see, like right there, we're already cutting directly into it a little bit, because I would rather cut into it a little bit and not make sure we're maximizing our land. Well, there we go. We're getting some tillage done now. Go ahead and knock this little bit out right here. You got a lift, drive across. It is legitimately this simple just to get tillage done, and going ahead and knocking out this tillage early kind of helps out a lot, especially with it being wetter out right now. It's not too wet where you can't knock out tillage, but it's too wet where you can do corn. So swap over here knocks this job out for next year, especially now that we have one of these fancy ones that does straight to seed bed, because it also mulches it when it does it as well. Oh, actually, before I keep going on with this, I need to make a phone call to the co-op because I want to put lime down. If I go ahead and put down lime, then disc it, we'll get better results out of our lime. Hold up, I made a mistake.
How do you do?
How do you do, Bubba?
What y'all doing?
Well, it's too wet right now, so I went in and switched over. I'm gonna put down some lime, and then I'm gonna start doing tillage.
I'm not gonna lie, I can't really hear you. I don't know why I put a CB on a tractor. It doesn't have a cab. Yeah, you go. Good job.
Alrighty, first thing we're gonna do is slide over here, turn that on. Now we actually knock out this little area right here first. Knock out this side of the pivot, and then we'll switch over to the other side. Alrighty, I had to go through and adjust some things. This thing wants to put down little to none pH, so I'm gonna fix the pH the only way I know how. That's bump it up a lot. High management, at least in this field, because I think we did this one high management as well. It produced a good amount of yield, so we're just gonna bump everything up and really fix some of these pHs, because I'm not happy with their current status. Alrighty, so we got half of this field done already. We've got a little bit left in the tank. I don't think we got much over there. I'll go ahead and knock out a little bit of this, or at least till we empty it out. It is what it is. I'm not the happiest of how much we were able to get done with one load, but it is going to take many, many loads because I want a really good pH value for this next year. Alrighty, so we went ahead and knocked out the majority of this field in lime. I'm not going to do it all right now. I probably should, but I'm going to wait until I need to do this field and the rest of the fields do those. Right now, though, I'm going to go head to the house, get something to eat, and wait for the weather to kind of dry out to get started. So we're doing a switcheroo with Buck. This is not permanent. It's just simple, quick for right now. I'm taking his older header right here. It is a auger header. He's taking my draper belt for right now, just because it's a little bit thinner and it's going to help out. 5 feet means a lot, especially where we're going to be harvesting. That sorghum is in a really bad spot. So I am going to do this just for the sake of me and Buck. I'm going to go ahead and wash this thing off, so button on the beans and the sorghum. So one thing we are going to do just for my safety, we're folding in his little spouts. That kind of keeps this thing a little bit more in the rows. I don't like them because if they get caught on something, then I'm stuck replacing it. I'll also point this out. I didn't notice earlier. I forgot I own the field right here, and that hasn't been harvested yet. So we still got even more beans we have to harvest, and hopefully make a little bit more money off those beans. Thank God. We're not done yet. And the reason we're dropping everything over here to come over here and do the sorghum real fast for Buck is because right now it's got to get done as soon as possible, because it's getting old, it's getting brittle, and it's getting to the point where it might start wilting. And then if it wilts, Buck's out of all the money he spent on seed. He spent money to seed it, money to fertilize it, and I don't want him to have to be out all of his money. Alrighty, so we'll go ahead and turn this thing on. May not be ideal, but we're rolling. Yeah, look at this right here. This is what I was talking about. That little of a spot right there, my other header wouldn't have made it through that. How's it going?
Hey, not too bad. Got an idea of what it's looking like over there? Is it horrible? Is it good? have you even gotten started?
I've gotten started, but I'm having to freehand everything.
That's fine. I didn't expect it to go any other way.
Yeah, everything is having to be freehanded, so I haven't really sat down and looked. Let me take a second. Yield monitor wise, you're not for what it says for sorghum, you're not looking great in a lot of areas. You're not looking terrible. According to this, you could be looking a lot worse, actually.
Well, to be fair, it's first year. It's in a place where there is a boatload of trees. I think most of the ground is sand, and then you're also looking at the sunlight. It's not getting hardly any sitting back in that tree line. I should have just left it as that and made it grass. Well, kept it grass to do bales.
Do you eventually plan to get a bigger head for your combine?
Well, I'm planning on getting a whole new combine.
Okay, I can help you out right now. You won't be able to fit it in this field. This 35 foot barely fits in this field as it is.
Oh, I'm well aware of that. You should have seen me when I had the seed drill in there. I think that's almost a 40-foot width.
Yeah, no, I'm glad we switched this out for this one because this one barely fit. But I will say, like in the grain tank right now, I'm looking at possibly a little over 4K liters.
That's still not bad. That's honestly more than I thought it would get.
Actually, I might be overestimating. You might end up with just under 2. I mean, not under 2, under 4.
As long as I get the input of what I put into seed out of it, I'd be pretty happy. I know sorghum doesn't sell, well, Milo, sorghum, whatever it is, it doesn't sell for very much. It was literally just a test crop. I was doing it for the kicks and giggles. I had extra land, might as well use it.
Well, no, sorghum ain't that one of the crops as well that puts nitrogen back in the ground?
Possibly. I know a lot of guys ran it around where I'm at, but they technically all stopped doing it because it was so itchy. Like it's such a sticky crop.
Oh, I know. Listen, I refuse to open this combine door right now, okay? I refuse.
Sandpaper cannot cure this itch.
Exactly. I am refusing with all my might. I am not doing it. By the way, I got your final total for you.
And that would be?
You got 4,029 liters of sorghum.
You take that in, do the math, take your chunk, and we will, or whatever the number, it will probably sell under my account. But if we get that number, then I will just send 75% of that back your way.
Yeah, let me figure everything out. It probably won't because I'm using my trailer.
Well, whatever which way it does, we'll figure it out.
Oh yeah, all right. I'll call you back here in a little bit.
Sounds good. Thank you, sir.
All right, so we're gonna pull up underneath this right here, unload the sorghum into here. There we go. It may not be much at all, but something better than nothing. We're gonna take it to the co-op and sell it real fast so we can pay buck. I got a question. How much did you pay for seed?
I didn't buy a whole pallet. Maybe a couple $100.
Okay, good. That whole field made like $2,500.
Just keep it. It's not worth that much.
That's all it made. Like, yeah, I am so surprised that it made very little. That's almost our diesel bill for the day.
Yeah, just keep the money. Don't even worry about sending it over.
I mean, I was just letting you know so you knew. Recommendation, if you want to do sorghum, do a big field.
Or just don't chop up a chunk of Mother Nature to try and make a quick buck. You're probably not going to get as far ahead as you think you would.
I mean, you made a buck, but it was a buck.
Well, no, I'm not, because you're keeping all the money.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Well, I rip you off, you rip me off, we sing Kumbaya.
Exactly. Kumbaya. Yeah. All right, I was just letting you know.
Yep, I'm gonna make my money in the seed business anyway.
Yeah, you'll make back every dime you've lost, and then you'll also make your money back on taxes at the end of the year. So you're fine.
Nope, I'm not too worried. Have you ever seen it where a headland registers as like dark green?
Yeah, very, 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 very rarely does that happen.
Oh yeah, that's happening in the plot I'm in right now. That entire top sector of would be the plot to the west. Yeah, that whole top side. There's literally from corner to corner. It's just dark green the whole way.
That's good to hear.
Oh yeah, I'm just hoping I don't run out of fuel. Someone must have like welded the gas cap on. I can't get it off, and this thing's in a quarter tank, and I still got a couple passes here, and the whole run that's up by the co-op.
Well, you got options. I mean, you could run it dry, or you could take the blowtorch to it to get it open.
I might have to.
If you do the blowtorch method, let me know, because I want to be sitting far away, but I want to be sitting near where I can see the explosion.
Well, luckily it's a diesel, so I'm a little bit safer.
It's still not that safe.
It's safer than gas.
That's true.
Well, And then if that's the case, I'm just going to keep on rolling. I'm just about done with this back plot. Maybe how many passes left? 3 runs after this one? You can just leave the header up by the seed shop.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and take it over there. I was kind of just thinking about leaving it in your yard. That's down here.
All right.
But actually, ladies and gentlemen, that is all the time we have for today. I do not have much more time remaining on my day schedule. I've got a lot of stuff I got to do inside the office, get some stuff done. So that means everything is going to have to wait until next time. If you like this type of content, want to see more like it, please leave a like, subscribe, do what you guys do best. We'll see you guys all in the next video. Peace.